Discover 4 hidden self-checks. Hey there, PhD warriors. Back to talk about one of the most challenging yet rewarding journeys you'll ever embark on, the PhD. Now you might be thinking, I got this. I aced my undergrad, crushed my master's PhD, here I come. And that's great. Confidence is key. But, and this is a big but, the PhD path is unlike anything you've faced before. It's a whole different ballgame. It's easy to fall into subtle traps that can sabotage your progress without you even realizing it. That's why, in this video, we're going to shine a light on 4 hidden self-checks that can make or break your PhD experience. These are those sneaky little things that we often overlook, but can have a huge impact on our journey. So, buckle up, grab your notebooks, and let's dive in. Okay, PhD peeps, let's talk about habits. We all have them, those little routines and ways of doing things that we've developed over time. And hey, some habits are awesome, like that morning run that clears your head or that perfect cup of coffee that jumpstarts your day. But, and you knew this was coming, some habits, well, they're not so helpful. In fact, they might be holding you back, especially when it comes to conquering the PhD mountain. Remember those undergrad days, pulling all-nighters and still acing exams? Yeah, about that. Those days are over, my friend. The PhD game is a whole new level. Procrastination, that old nemesis, it's gotta go. You're not cramming for a test here. You're building a foundation of knowledge, brick by intellectual brick. Think of it this way. Your PhD is a marathon, not a sprint. You need consistent effort, day in and day out. Ditch the undergrad baggage and embrace the habits of a true scholar. Let's talk about the A-word anxiety. Yeah, that feeling we all know and, let's be honest, sometimes dread. It's that knot in your stomach, that voice in your head whispering doubts and fears. And guess what? It's totally normal, especially in the pressure cooker of a PhD program. We're all striving for excellence, pushing ourselves to the limit, and sometimes that pressure can feel overwhelming. The key, my friend, is learning to manage that anxiety monster before it starts controlling you. So, how do we do that? Well, first acknowledge it, recognize those anxious thoughts and feelings, and then challenge them. Remember, you're on this PhD journey for a reason. You're capable, you're smart, and you deserve to be here. Celebrate the small wins, the milestones you reach along the way. A well-rested, balanced PhD student is a more productive and, dare I say, happier PhD student. Think big, dream bigger, unleashing your inner visionary. All right, PhD crew, let's talk about vision. It's the kind that fuels your passion and drives your research. A PhD isn't just about accumulating knowledge, it's about creating something new. You're a pioneer, an explorer venturing into uncharted intellectual territory. You're asking the big questions, the ones that have no easy answers. You're challenging the status quo, pushing the boundaries of knowledge. To make a real impact, you have to think big. Dream big, my friend, embrace your inner visionary. Think big, dream bigger, and go after those audacious goals. Chapter 4. The Art of Letting Go. Embracing failure, embracing growth. Let's talk about something that most of us try to avoid like the plague: failure. It's that big, scary F word that can make us want to crawl under our desks and never come out. But here's the thing about failure, especially in the world of academia, it's inevitable. You will encounter setbacks, roadblocks, and experiments that go horribly wrong. It's part of the process, a necessary step on the path to success. Think of it like this: every experiment, every draft, every failed attempt is an opportunity to learn and grow. It's data, valuable information that tells you what doesn't work, which, let's face it, is just as important as knowing what does work. But here's the real challenge. It's not just about accepting failure, it's about embracing it. It's about letting go of that fear of making mistakes and instead viewing them as stepping stones. It's about developing that resilience, that ability to bounce back from setbacks stronger and more determined than before. Sometimes walking away from one idea leads you to an even better one. So go out there, experiment, explore, and don't be afraid to fail spectacularly along the way. So there you have it, 4 hidden self-checks that can make all the difference in your PhD journey. Remember, it's not just about the research, it's about you, your mindset, and your habits. Self-sabotage and imposter syndrome can be persistent little gremlins, but by staying aware and regularly assessing your habits, you can keep them in check. You're capable of amazing things, so go out there and crush it. Are you ready to tackle those outdated habits, tame that anxiety monster, think bigger than you ever thought possible, and embrace failure as your secret weapon? Of course you are. And hey, I'm here to cheer you on every step of the way. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to join our community of PhD warriors. Let me know in the comments which of these self-checks resonated with you the most. And don't forget to hit that notification bell because in our next video we're diving deep into perfecting your daily PhD routine. Until then, keep those minds sharp, those spirits high, and I'll see you in the next one.